welcome to Fulton County Library Presents The Library Access. I'm your host, Brianna Botsford. 2025 is finally here, and let me tell you, the Fulton County Library System had one amazing year for 2024. Join me as we revisit the exciting events and recaps of the year. In December, we enjoyed visiting the Wolf Creek Library to participate in Maya and Macy Nelson's holiday cookie decorating. While visiting Wolf Creek, we also learned more about the Library Dads, a group formed to empower other dads to bring their kids to the library. We traveled over to the Sandy Springs Library to enjoy a festive holiday event with Santa, Mrs. Claus, and Elfie the Elf. In celebration of the 30th anniversary of the Auburn Avenue Research Library, we caught up with the artist Charlie Palmer and learned about his creative process to making the captivating artwork that is featured on our limited edition library cards to be released in 2025. There's more to come, so stay tuned to see what exciting things we have to offer for you and also to celebrate the new year. The Wolf Creek Library hosted an exciting baking event featuring the talented bakers M&M, also known as Maya and Macy Nelson. During this festive holiday program, families gathered to decorate sugar cookies and learn various decorating techniques. Let's check out what was created.
Hi, I'm Maya Nelson.
And I'm Macy Nelson.
And we're Caking with M&M. Our dad introduced us to baking, and that's kind of how the concept of Caking with M&M started. It started with Rosina's Creation, which is named after our great-grandmother. And then Caking with M&M was a line made under Rosina's Creation to kind of reach out more to kids, because my dad makes the big cakes such as wedding cakes, baby shower cakes, birthday cakes, all the specialty cakes. So my sister and I kind of wanted to do something geared towards the younger kids in our age group.
And in 2020, we started making boxes to send out to kids, and we started doing online classes with them so they could learn how to bake just like us, because nobody could come out the house during quarantine. So we sent home boxes of cake mixes, cake piping bags, decorations, and everything, and everybody enjoyed it.
So for today's program at the library, we will be teaching a variety of kids on how to decorate a sugar cookie, Christmas themed, using fondant. And fondant is an edible, rollable sugar. We have multiple colors and variety of Christmas decorations such as snowmen, Christmas trees, and also gingerbread. Giving kids that free space to learn more about baking and to also understand the concept of baking. I know as I was growing up learning how to bake, I personally enjoyed it. So seeing other kids enjoy something that I like, I feel like it's amazing.
I'm excited about teaching the kids new things and seeing how happy they are. I'm also excited about helping around.
Me personally, I'm excited just to see the kids smile on their face when they're doing something that I enjoy and that I do like all the time. So it would be amazing to see that. And also being able to get out there and teach other kids, I feel like it's just so much fun. Just seeing those kids interact with me and are able to do something that I love to do. It's just amazing to me. Thank you to the library and thank you to our Aunt Tisa for allowing us to have so many opportunities with this library. We've been able to do so much, and I can't wait to see our growth as not just Rosina's Creation, but Caking with M&M.
You can also find us on rosinascreation.com.
Yes, that's our website, so you can see everything there. Our dad handles all the big cakes, like specialty cakes. Anything you want, you can get. I'm just so thankful and blessed with the opportunity that I can to do something that's so fun, and I can't wait to see where Caking with M&M takes off to. I also want to thank my parents because, you know, we wouldn't be anywhere without them, and with this business, I want to thank my great-grandmother because, like, we would not have a start or anything. We got the motivation from our great-grandmother, and now we're here.
What a fun way to celebrate the holidays and also enjoy some delicious treats. While visiting the Wolf Creek Library, we had the delightful experience of meeting the Library Dads. This wonderful group of fathers come together to teach their kids just how important it is to visit the library. They also offer support and encouragement to other dads in the library and so much more. Come along with me as we discover all the great things that this amazing program has to offer.
My name is Corey Arnold. I'm the founder of the Library Dads. This is a community where dads get together, take their kids to the library. So our mission is to embrace bonding and enhance learning in a fun, interactive way with our kids. So we have 3 pillars: bonding, books, and brotherhood. And you know, dads are experiencing that right now as we speak, bonding with the kids, talking to other dads. And of course, we just finished story time with the book, and we're gonna go out there in the children's section in a little bit to read some more books. I think it's very important for dads to be here at the library. I was able to experience it firsthand with my daughter starting at 4 months old, and we would come every week And after 1 year of doing that, I wanted to, show other dads, hey, you should be able to, experience this too. Like, I don't want to just gatekeep and hold on to these bonding experiences for myself. Like, I want other dads to understand the importance of doing this, not just from a cognitive standpoint, because obviously they benefit, from that in the standpoint of reading, but also from an emotional standpoint. The bond that I feel that my daughter and I have, it has grown, and it's being cultivated through experience like this. When we go to the library, whether it's, one-on-one by herself or, with other dads, and she's able to spend time with other kids as well. And so it's great. It's a great community. Our primary event is our library link, right? So we start off with bonding and blocks time where, dads will, focus on building blocks with their kids. That's always a hit. And then we move into circle time where, we'll do different things like, have a rainbow parachute, and the kids love that. That's their favorite one. But we'll do like, a scavenger hunt. We call them bear hunts. We'll hide different activities around the room. It's different, activities, singing, dancing, playing that we incorporate. That's why bonding is our first pillar, right? Then we transition to the books where we'll read a story, during story time. And then the dads can, go in the library children's section and find a book for their child to read. And if the kid's old enough, they get to pick out the book, themselves. So, and then after that, that's where the brotherhood component comes in during the library link up at the end. Dad's talking about life. One of our favorite sayings is, it's one thing to have men in your circle, it's another to have men in your corner. And like in this community, we got dads, who are committed to being in each other's corner and giving each other advice, pushing each other, encouraging each other. So, it's a wonderful community, but we do things outside the library too. We've taken the kids to the aquarium. We've had a dad's night out where we went bowling not too long ago. The primary way to find us is on Instagram. The handle is @thelibrarydads. We're working on finishing our website right now. That'll be at thelibrarydads.org. But other than that, we have a newsletter that you can subscribe to. Details are also on our Instagram page and in our bio there. But yeah, look for more details to come in 2025 because we'll be expanding beyond just Wolf Creek Library. We've already booked a room up at Northwest Library, and we started touring some others on the east side, so stay tuned.
The library dads inspire those who want to get out with their children and engage in reading and activities at the library. We're excited to see what other programs they will offer in the future across the system. I know that Christmas is over, but it's still fun to celebrate the excitement that the holidays bring. In December, we dashed over to the Sandy Springs Library to catch up with Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and Elfie the Elf. The trio kept things upbeat and festive for the kids who attended the program. Let's take a look.
Hello, I am Santa Claus.
Yes. And who are you?
Hi, I'm Evie the Elf.
That's right. She's our head elf at the North Pole. And of course, I'm Mrs. Claus.
We are here for the Jolly Jingle Ball.
Yay! Yes, and on the Jolly Jingle Ball, we're going to dance and we're going to sing and we're going to play some games.
Yes. Ooh, I love games.
And we're
games.
going to decorate Christmas trees and we're just going to have a great time.
We're going to read the best book in the whole world.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
'Twas the night before Christmas, so I hope you all like that.
The ladies do a great job of building the excitement around Santa Claus.
He's right. And they love to sing and dance, don't they?
Oh, they love playing games, and anytime Santa looks directly at them and brings them into the game and the song, it's the best part.
It's magical.
It's
Isn't it
magical.
magical?
It really
Evie?
is.
It's magical. Yeah. I love it when I can see the joy in people's faces because, and when the little kids, they smile and you can see their joy. I think that's the best thing. I mean, everybody wants things for Christmas, but I think I kind of like feelings for Christmas, good feelings.
I love to come into the library and see the books and see people reading and bringing in and the focus and the learning. But I do love visiting the children and coming in, surprising them, the excitement, the buzz around the big guy walking through the door, big guy being me.
Oh my goodness, there's so many wonderful things to be excited about when you come into the library. But I do love the children's excitement about reading the book and looking at the pictures. And that's just it's joyful and it's fun.
Yes.
And I like the fun. I am most excited about the lights and the fun, and I'm most excited about time with my family and my friends.
Oh, your elf
And
family and friends.
Yes,
right? Yeah,
yes. There's
yeah.
so many of
Yeah.
them up there. We
Yeah.
live to be hundreds of years old, so they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about all the sweets and treats and all the
Yes.
time together. And we love to play games. And it's just a very special time of year for me.
I want to say what I'm looking. I know this is kind of different,
Okay.
but Santa always takes Mrs. Claus on a beach vacation after Christmas. So I'm really excited about going to the beach with Santa.
Oh my
Now we can't tell you where we're going because it's secret.
Oh.
Okay.
Bahamas.
But he'll tell me after Christmas. Yeah, I heard what you said. Okay. But that's what I think that afterwards, and it's we can spend time together, and it's beautiful after we do all our work and make the whole world happy.
I think I'm most excited to get started working on Christmas for next year.
Yes, we have to start like the week after.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
I
excited.
just love Christmas.
Yeah, I know you do. I know. Or you want to just
So we do like we haven't done it yet.
How about just
we wish you Merry Christmas.
and a Happy New Year and just
Oh, Santa's good. Okay.
Are we gonna sing it?
We're
or
gonna
say
sing
it
it for you.
Happy New Year.
We wish you a
Okay,
okay. That's it.
okay, here we
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, everyone!
All the families enjoyed meeting Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and Elfie the Elf during this program. Make sure to be good for the rest of the year because you know what? Santa is always watching. The Auburn Avenue Research Library on African American Culture and History opened in May of 1994 in Atlanta. It is the first public library in the Southeast to offer specialized reference and archival collections dedicated to the study and research of African American culture and history and of other people of African descent. The Auburn Avenue Research Library is celebrating its 30th anniversary since its opening. To commemorate the milestone, the library commissioned artist Charlie Palmer to create an original artwork that captures the essence of the library's rich heritage and significance. This artwork will be featured on a soon-to-be-released special edition library card.
My name is Charlie Palmer. I'm a visual artist, I'm a dreamer, and I have been doing fine art now for 40 years of my career. The card is honoring Annie McFeeters and the hard work that she did to create these libraries in Black communities. When Victor approached me about this idea, I got really excited and I immediately asked for reference. Like, is there any photographs of Miss McFeeter? Is there any photographs of the old museum? Anything and everything that I could get. And from that, I created what was kind of a collage, kind of telling the history, but honoring also key landmarks through the Atlanta area. So this card is being created to honor the 30 years of the Auburn Avenue Research Library. And so that became a very significant part of it. I was actually honored to be at the unveiling of the actual opening of it. And so I've also had one exhibit before there. To be a part of it, my wife is an archivist. She loves that library. It's a wonderful space, so I was just excited to be a part of it. The process of creating is really interesting. Every once in a while, I'll try to change it up. I always start with a canvas or a board. I always, like I talked to young artists, I said, you always want reference. I always use photographs, but what I use with the photographs is I take parts of it and interpret it whatever way I choose to. So I started doing a little bit of research. Fortunately, some material was provided for me. I'll do what are called rough concepts or thumbnails, very quick sketches, and then I'll play with those sketches. And so once I've done those on paper, I will submit those, and then the board will make a decision. I thought I was gonna get in trouble because after it had been approved, I saw this one photograph of these Black children holding up these signs of all these different states in the country. And I said, wouldn't it be great if these children were holding up words of positivity, courage, strength, intelligence. And so I switched up the actual photograph that was initially approved, which were a bunch of women in the, I would say, the 1920s, and got this picture that looked like it was more like in the 50s, and incorporated that and into the piece, and that was what my final submission would look like. The involvement for me, and the involvement for almost anything that I do, is that when there's a printed item, whether it's a card or a book, then I live forever. So my legacy is that I'm now a part of this library. I'm now a part of this history. So 100 years from now, hopefully there will be at least one of those library cards somewhere on display and says Charlie Palmer did that. I've lived in Atlanta longer than I lived anywhere else. I was born in Alabama, raised in Milwaukee, educated in Chicago, but I've lived here 30 years. And I feel like I am a part of it by being even part of this project. I think it's important also that, and that was part of our agreement, that there's a living piece. That living piece is the actual original piece of artwork that will be on display for the public to see at any point in the library itself. And I'm really excited about that part of it, that you will get, if you don't get a chance to get one of these limited editions, let me emphasize that, you will also be able to still see the original. I'm a part of Atlanta. Atlanta is home for me. And so it's exciting to be a part of this project, but I am continually working on something. When I talk about my legacy, again, I talk about at least 14 children's books that I've done. And I want children to know that they are loved and that I am inspired by how they live, how they think, how they breathe, how they create, however that creativity might be expressed. And so if you were ever interested, you could look up Charlie Palmer, Charly, and you'll see that that's a consistent part of my work. Keep an eye out for some of the great children's book projects that I'm wrapping up this year and the beginning of next year. I really want to thank the Fulton County Library Association for allowing me to be a part of this experience. And I really do feel that, because it could have been any artist, but to be a part of this, I am truly pleased and I feel blessed. And so I hope you all will continue to enjoy all the libraries that are part of the system, but also enjoy what I've done for this particular project.
Stay connected with us by checking out our website, following us on social media, and signing up for our newsletter. We can't wait to share when our special edition library card will be available for patrons. If you're a new card holder, you'll be able to grab one as soon as you sign up. And if you already have a standard card, you'll have a chance to upgrade. Don't forget to also visit the Auburn Avenue Research Library's website and follow social media for updates of the exciting upcoming events they offer and the launch of the special card. The wonderful library staff at Fulco Library has put together an exciting list of reading recommendations just for you. Our librarians from all over the system shared their favorite books of 2024. We also pulled together the most loved reads in adult, young adult, and juvenile categories to showcase. We invite you to explore this list and see if you can find a new favorite that will captivate you for your next reading adventure. If you're interested in getting more updates about what's going on in the Fulton County Library system, please subscribe to our bi-weekly e-newsletter. You will get updates on new materials, staff recommended book list, event recaps, highlights, and more. Visit our website to subscribe today. Thank you for watching Library Access presented by the Fulton County Library System. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube at Fulco Library, and visit us at fulcolibrary.org. I'm your host, Brianna Botsford, wishing you a Happy New Year, and I will see you next time on the Library Access.